You guys know how long I've been waiting to do just a casual "the Celtics are good" video. Been at least 1 year. Not some proclamation of how they're turning it around, just like yeah, things are going well. Jayson Tatum, he went 7 for 10 from outside against Sacramento last night. I would say Tatum is among the upper echelon of dudes in the league in terms of the difficulty of threes that they typically attempt. He doesn't get a whole lot of open catch and shoots. When they're dropping, it's great. When they're not, it's a little frustrating. But lately, it's been pretty damn alright. The free throw attempts were very alright against the Warriors. He had 12 free throws in this game. They've been experimenting more with Tatum as a screen setter, which is just music to my ears. Although Draymond would disagree with that foul call. Tatum has been shooting a lot of free throws lately. Specifically about 9 a game in his last 15 games. I think it's fair to say that at least some of this is just the willingness to attack a little more often, because as we know, Tatum has been decently jump shot happy throughout his career. I don't think it's the only thing though. For one, there's the times when he just gets fouled on his James Harden-esque sidestep 3. You saw the screens he set versus the Warriors, but also I think Tatum's just gotten better as a ball handler. He doesn't have the flashiest array of moves, I would say, and sometimes it seems like his dribble is still a little high, but the effectiveness is there. This has also contributed to his improvements as a playmaker. I had that bold prediction that he was going to get to over 5 assists a game by the time the season ended. Don't think that's going to happen. He would have had to have gone on a tear with his assist numbers. But I'm telling you, man, the eye test says he's gotten a lot better. And it's not just on the plays that result in assists, while that is amazing. He's just making the right play so much faster now when teams throw multiple guys at him. So maybe he's not the one who will always get the assist, but he will begin the process that leads to a good shot. With all of that said, there's a lot of really good defenses in the East. So when the playoffs come around, he's going to be tested. If they get the Bulls in round 1, he'd have to deal with Caruso and Io. Don't know if Lonzo's coming back, although the Bulls are not looking great right now. The Bucks just got back Brook Lopez. Embiid protects the rim. There's Miami. There's whatever version of the Nets shows up in the playoffs. Tatum's playmaking will be challenged. I did a vid a couple days ago about how Cade Cunningham is pushing for Rookie of the Year on Mobley, and then Scotty Barnes goes and has maybe the best game a rookie's had all season. Barnes has been on a run recently, and I actually think I should have given him more credit in that video I did. Toronto's leaning on him pretty hard, man. He's up to 72 touches per game in his last 15, which is effectively tied for first on this team. He only had 2 baskets in this whole game that were outside of the paint. Is it dramatic to say that the top 4 of Cade, Jalen Green, Mobley, and Scotty Barnes could go down as one of the best ever? Also, if I can get like philosophical or something on you real quick. So we remember how last season went for the Raptors where they just couldn't play in Toronto. Lowry, he's out in the offseason. Kind of rough, right? Getting Scotty Barnes, it's got to feel pretty good. The Lakers did win this game though, so shout out to them. There were some LeBronto tweets that I saw. There's a 3 from Westbrook. Of course, LeBron has to make at least one ridiculous turnaround jumper in Toronto. Wenyen Gabriel is here to save the Lakers. That's a joke, but he could be okay. Reading a quick scouting report, the hope with him is that he could at least make an open 3, play hard off the ball, and use some of his physical tools to be alright on defense. I mean, he is 6'9" with a 7'1" wingspan, so there is that, but the vibe is that he was just kind of a raw player. Before I get out of here, I would like to talk about Atlanta for just a little bit, as they remain the most confusing team in the league because they won by a lot against the Grizzlies, with no Trae Young, but Bogdanovich dropped 30. Atlanta's a weird team, man. There's some people who are saying that Okongwu should be starting over Capella already. DeAndre Hunter's had a tough time just staying on the court. We get these weird John Collins rumors. They clearly need more defense. I just think they could be one of the most interesting off-season teams.